transitions off the wrestling. So more of like a counter wrestle, lazy ass jiu-jitsu perspective. And we're gonna tie it into theme of the month on leg entanglements. So I've Thomas, I have a solid jiu-jitsu wrestler coming in, you know. He does all the wrestling class stuff. He takes a mid-level shot, like so. From here initially, I want to make sure I come in with the wizard and I somewhat wait the position, and I'm going to take a wrist control like so. Now from here, this wrist control does a good job of stopping my partner's transition. So for example, if they go to a body lock, here, it's good for keeping it out. However, I'm going to make a critical shifting point. My partner's here, where I transfer it from the far side wrist to the near side wrist, and then I'm going to make a point where I take my wizard hand over to the far side lat. I'm just going to take a little meat hook here. Generally, I prefer to do this when my partner's driving into me. I'm going to take a penetration step with my left foot coming over, and I'm going to kick over the top like so. From there, immediately, I'm going to take wrist controls, and then I'm going to hit a back step motion, gathering the far side leg. From there, I post my head on the mat, and I wedge my knee to the mat like so. From here, we have a couple different options. Against a skilled leg walker, I'm likely going to have to transition on a race to the heel. However, for most of our newer leg walkers in the room, we're just going to shoot our hips through. We're going to lock a triangle on the legs, and then we're going to grab our own hamstring to knee bar through the leg. So more advanced players can play with chasing the heel through that inside triangle. If this is a little newer, we're just going to finish with the knee bar. All right, so we have our jiu-jitsu wrestling. They come in, I laugh at them. I give them my leg just because the wrestling's just so bad. So from here, take the wizard. Ideally, like initially, I'm going to probably be weighting this, and I'm going to be playing from more of a square stance here when I look to do this technique. Something to practice that'd be a good habit is when your partner's like moving you around, just get in the habit of having some momentum and being able to hop is a good practice. The second I feel like I'm ready to go, I'm going to use my partner's momentum. I'm going to kick. I'm going to come over the top like so. From there, immediately I still have the inside position. I kick over. I look to place my knee on the mat, and I look to wedge my elbow in, grabbing my far side hamstring. From there, we have a couple different options. They're all good. However, for right now, I'm going to transition my inside triangle. I'm going to lock in, and then I'm going to backfill for a strong finish to the knee. Alternatively, if my partner's hiding the heel like so, and they begin to rotate, I can use this motion to look up, lock in like so, and then get to a strong finish. So two different options. I want the more advanced players with practice casing the heel. Newer people just come in for the knee bar finish. Any questions here?
Can you show the actual transition to the mat one more time?
Yeah, this is going to be, the last one wasn't too clean, just on the transition point. So here, we're off to the side initially, but when we do the technique, I want inside position on the leg with my outside leg, and I want to have a far side lat. I want to have a near side, close side wrist here. So when I'm going for this, I'm elevating, I'm looking over this shoulder, my right side shoulder, and I'm just following through with that momentum like so. From there, I just do a back step motion, and I come in, I place my head on the mat and my knee on the mat at the same time, and I get a wedge. Yeah. All right, 1, 2, 3.